Being an officer, it's beautiful because it doesn't only have one thing to do. It's being flexible and open to what God has in store for us every day. So the days are very different, which is beautiful as well, because then we partake in His mission as people are coming in through the building a Sunday morning, mentoring, visiting people. So it's very different and very beautiful. Many times there were many officers who will speak into my life and they will say, "Oh, I see a calling in your life." At the beginning, I didn't understand much what that meant. And they will always say, like, "Perhaps you will discover that with the time." As time went on, I felt an emptiness, like I was to do more for God. I desired to serve Him more. And that's when I started to seek Him with all my heart. I started a time of prayer and fasting. And in my prayer time, I told God, "I need to know what is it that you want from me." And so in that time, it was very specific and very loud. I had a vision from the Lord when He actually showed me that it was officership for me.
I think that God was working in my life for a long time. I actually didn't know how it started, but there was a sense of Him doing something in me, and I couldn't fully understand it at the beginning. But by experiencing His presence, by searching His face, by getting involved in ministry, I kind of sense that part of God leading me to something bigger. And I understood that life wasn't just about a routine or comfort, but a greater call. And there was a sense inside of me to do something for Him. And that's how I began to explore what is it to follow Him fully. Being transformed by God is such important. Knowing that we are known by Him, that He knows our strengths, but He also knows our weakness, is amazing. Because it's His work in our life. It's understanding that we are just a vessel, that He can use us, that He can transform us. Understanding that it's His work in our life, and it is not about me shaping myself, me arranging my life to serve Him, but it's actually by allowing Him, transforming our mind, our heart, and dedicating our life to Him, shape us to follow Him in a new and fashion way. I will say that if God is calling you and you have a sense of there is something stirring inside of you, let me say that you are in a good company. God is with you, and that is very important. When we look into the scripture, many people are unqualified. They were unqualified. I certainly did for so many years, and I still do feel unqualified. Here is the good news. In those moments when God glorifies His name in us, and He makes us feel with purpose. And He doesn't just see where we are lacking, but He makes us feel complete in Him. So my advice will be, if you hear that God is calling you, do not ignore it. Be obedient to what He's saying, and don't fear it.
And it's not about us, and that's a great reminder that I do every day, that I'm reminded that it's not about my abilities, my skills, but it's mainly about surrendering everything to God, and that He will do what He needs to do in our life and through our life as well. So He will equip you, He will be with you throughout the journey.